This tutorial again is on WordPress, and this time we're going to be setting up pages and the navigation bar. I'm using the Fusion theme, and previous tutorials show much about how I've got this and how I've got this far. So what I'm going to do now is to generate some pages in the dashboard, and again the previous tutorials show how to get into the dashboard. So I've gone into Pages and Add New, and I've created a page called Home. I'm now adding another new page, and I'm calling this About, and I'll create one more. So I'll add new, and this time I'm going to call it Contact. So I've created 3 pages. Now, pages on your website are where you're going to be putting your content, your videos, pictures, and you're going to navigate between these pictures. So if I just now go to my blog, this is a particular page, it's the contact page. What I've done is viewed the page, and it's a contact page, and under here will be some substance eventually. Like I said, it'll be writing, some text, some images, some video, anything that you need to put in there under the contact. So back in the dashboard, just to say, I've got 2 windows open now. I've got the dashboard open, I've also got the website open, and I'm flicking between the two and it saves time. Now what we want to do is put in the menu bar. We go into Appearance, Fusion Options, and we're going to go to the other graphical elements. Underneath here we want to pick the main navigation bar. So this is where we're going to actually now set the navigation bar on our website. So let's now go down the list and check some of the boxes. So the first one is navigation bar and its contents are aligned with the main page. This is the way I'm going to do this. Show the menu items as individual tabs. I'll select that one. Instead of having the delay for 500, I'm going to change this to 200. And let's go down and show a text link. Now I want to select that one here, yes, for the page. I'm going to show this. I will come back to this a bit later. And this one here, I'm going to show a text link, and I'll check that one. And moving down, let's go to pages in the navigation bar. I'm going to select the first one here, and as you can see by the pictures, this is how the menu bars are going to behave when you click them, but I'm going to keep it simple by selecting the first one. And what else? We're going to include selection from the next option, and this time I'm going to check all these boxes. These are the pages that we created earlier, and I want these pages to show up in the menu bar, and I'll select the first one again and include the selection from the next option. I'm going to check the uncategorized only to show you what it does when I do this, and the rest I'm going to leave alone. That's fine, but we just need to save this, and let's switch now to view what we got thus far. So let's go to the page and refresh, and voila, here are a set of menu bars, and you can click on those and straight away you can go to the various blank pages that we have created. But I'm not looking to have the uncategorized sample page here, so let's go back to where we were and uncheck sample page. So this is just to give you a feel how you can select the menu bars and deselect them, and uncategorized. And once I've unchecked them, I then need to save. Now let's go back to our web page, refresh, and now there are 4. Now you're probably wondering why there are 4, where we created effectively 3 pages. We did the home, about, and contact, but there's an additional home page here. Now this additional home page is a bit different to the others. You notice there are this hello world appearing. Now this is actually a post. Now posts are ways of actually putting information on your website, and this is again is another thing that we will touch upon. Whereas the home page here is a way I'm going to articulate a home page with articles and videos and all sorts of things. So I'm going to uncheck the actual post home page by going here, home page, and the default was actually, you know, not to show this. So I'm going to go back and don't show a home page, and once I've selected it and checked it, I'm going to save it. Here we are. So just save it. Now let's see how this looks. Let's go back and refresh, and it's gone. But now you'll notice that actually they're in the wrong order. I would like the home, then the about and contact in that order. So let's go back into the dashboard and show you how to change the order. Now under pages there should be something called page mesh. Now it's not here. As a result of this, I'm now going to introduce something called plugins, and we will be covering this in another tutorial basically later on, but I'm going to include it here. And plugins are things that's going to help you establish your website. So we're going to add new, and in the search here we're going to type the word page mesh, one word, and it's a term, and we're going to then do a search. And the first one you see here is actually page mesh, and all you need to do then is to install now. Say OK. Once it's installed, we need to activate. And now if you go underneath pages, you can see page mesh. And here we are. Now for some reason I seem to doubled up on the page mesh. So there's the home, about and contact. That's the order. And it's doubled up, but let's have a look at this to see how it looks on the page. And if I just refresh the page, and remember the order was home, about, contact, and now here's the order. Now all you need to do if you want to change a different order is just drag these boxes around. Now for some reason I'm doubling up, so I'm just going to hide these four bottom ones. It's not going to make much difference, but I don't need them there. So they're the three that we're actually concentrating on. And there you have it. Now what's left, basically I don't want the menu bars in the middle of the page, I want them to the left. So let's show you now how we can move these to the left. If we go back to the dashboard and appearance, so fusion options, but this time we're going to go back to theme skinning and under header. Now if we scroll down, we'll be looking for something here, description, subheader, vertical alignment. On that one we want to below the header text. That's what we want to select and save this. And again, just to remind you that I will be putting all these in a PDF to help you on your way. So there you have it. Menu bar to the left, home, about and contact.